Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one Fears for the U.S. electric grid. And I was just reading an article from The Guardian, and I'm gonna get to it. I don't want to. I'm not gonna read the whole article, but just the quick meat off the bones. But and it's pretty much saying, the attack on the U.S. power grid, the electricity, and starting with the apostles, and starting with the elders and bishops and prophets on down at Great Millstone, we've been warning you, that this power is going to go off, the electricity. And this is just the time of heading into Jacob's trouble. You see? You could be at work one day and the power right in the middle of your shift is cut off. This is coming. Whenever Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI is ready to shut this off. And you also have famine of the word coming. You see? You have famine of the word. You have the Akim and brothers in Israel, man. They're doing all type of lessons day in and day out. And then you have Israel, you so-called Israelites, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, sit at home all day. You might be smoking weed or, playing the video games or, on YouTube all day or BitTube on these Instagram platforms. The word is everywhere about the Hebrew Israelites, about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that they are the Lord's people, the 12 lost tribes of Israel. It's the word has even touched at the gates of the noble, in the high places, with the celebrities and politicians, and it's everywhere. But the famine of the word is coming. You see, because that Joe Biden, he's pretty much they're coming after the so-called extremists, and you might as well just go ahead and throw the Hebrew Israelites in there, because it's Israel, man. The Lord told you that persecution is coming. The servant isn't greater than his master, so persecution is coming, and that they're going to lie. They're going to try to humiliate the men of the Lord for just speaking the words of the Bible, and the downfall, prophesying the downfall of this place, Babylon, America. You see, so the persecution is coming, but ultimately they're going to remove this word from off the net, man. And people, and that's when the trouble is finna start. We're already at the doorstep. Let me get to this quick article real quick, and then I'll read a couple. I got a couple scriptures I'll get to. Call halayim la alahayana wa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. It says attacks on Pacific Northwest power stations raise fears for U.S. electric grid. It says series of attacks. There's people. This place is under attack, man. And this is through the spirit of Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. They wanted it because this place is everything's ran on electricity. Our food supply, our water, all our technology. This Silicon Valley, San Jose is the world's home for technology. You see? So this place is the technology, man. They want to take out this power, and this is going to create Jacob's trouble. Once this power goes off, it's going to create such a fear because you Babylonians, you Americans, you've been so accustomed. Even myself, I haven't went months and years without no power. So it's gonna be this is gonna be a very challenging time. You see, but right along with that, that's gonna come sedition amongst men, in major insurrection. You already have a famine. You see, you have all this stuff that's circulating right now. But they're attacking this place, and we all know Esau. The way he's so wicked. He has people set up to gun down and shoot these blow out these electric grids and stuff like that. And it takes a long time to build those electric grids. That's not no tie, just tie your shoe. That takes years to do. So, but it says series of attacks come after assault on North Carolina facilities, cut electricity to 40,000. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. That's close. That's roughly close to 100,000 almost, man. Damn near. It says a string of attacks come on power facilities in Oregon and Washington has caused alarm and highlighted the vulnerabilities of the U.S. electric grid. The attacks in the Pacific Northwest are similar to the assault on North Carolina power stations that cut electricity to 40,000 people. It says the 4 Pacific Northwest utilities whose equipment was attacked have said they are cooperating with the FBI. The agency has not yet confirmed if it is investigating the incident, which they are. It's all a setup. It says it's unknown who is behind the attacks, but experts have long warned of discussion among extremists of disrupting the nation's power grid. And we all know those who they're labeling those extremists as the Hebrew Israelites. They try to say the far right and the white supremacy and all this other stuff, but we all know it's for you, Jake. It's for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You so-called Hebrew Israelites. This is who they're after. You see, but this power is finna go off. Let me go to Isaiah 40, Isaiah 45 and 7, and it reads, I form the light and create darkness. See, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, do all these things. So when the electricity gets shut off by them trying to attack the power grid and doing all this, whether it's a setup or somebody really trying to do it, the Lord said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, do all these things. See? So the Lord, Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, is behind this, man. He's the one who's going to allow this. And once this power goes off, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. This is going to turn into a American Horror Story. Let's go to Luke. Let's go to Luke. See? The days of everybody gathering together and having fun and, going to watching the baseball games, going to the football games, sitting back for cousin JJ's birthday party. Them times is coming up because you do have these neo-Nazis and KKK these other groups that are out, these malicious groups, these gang members that are in this time where it gets total lawlessness, you know, it ain't gonna be no mercy, man. They gonna run over people. And this is why you gotta have the Lord. But this is through the power and the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI, because I just read to you. He creates a light and creates darkness. He makes evil and makes peace, man. Roughly paraphrasing it. Luke 23 and 27, and it reads, it says, and there followed him a great company of people, of women, which also bewailed and laminated him. 28. But Yahweh by YAHAWAHSHI, turning unto them, said, daughters of Jerusalem. You see, daughters of Jerusalem. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian women. You see, daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. 29. For behold, the days are coming. You see, the days are coming. The days are coming in the which they shall say, blessed are the barren and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck. You see, the Lord said, blessed are the barren and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck. Because in this time to come, you're going to have, when this electricity and this total lawlessness, man, when this electricity gets shut off and there's total lawlessness, you women and children are going to be completely vulnerable. You are going to be the most vulnerable. They're going to be trading women and children for food, because there's a famine coming. See? This is the time that we are heading into. It ain't cute. The Lord said, through much tribulation, we must enter into the kingdom. You know, this is what you need to be preparing for. Through much tribulation. See, you got women on Facebook and Instagram. You got people going on these different platforms and having all these discussions about men and women, and you know how to build a better relationship. This Bible will tell you how to build a relationship. But the Lord just told you what He's telling these women: blessed are the barren and the wombs that never bear, the paps which never gave suck. You know, you have a lot of women and men, they're so happy, and on Instagram and Facebook, they're taking pictures with their newborn child and stuff, and they're not seeking Yahweh by YAHAWAHSHI. They don't believe in the God of Israel. You know, they hear this message, and you're talking about hate. That's that hate speech. You see? But what did the Lord just say? Let me go to Daniel. This is the time that we're entering. This is prophecy. You better get ready. You better get ready. You don't have the Lord on your side in this time, you're out of here, man. Daniel 12 and 1. Daniel 12 and 1, and it reads, and at that time, Michael, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Michael the archangel, the third in command, the war angel. And there shall be a time of trouble. And there shall be a time of trouble, such never was since there was a nation. Even to that same time, at that time, thy people shall be delivered. The elect is going to be delivered out of this. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. You see, so if you're not found written in that book, you're going to die horribly in this time, man. You see, you have the elect, a small remnant. This is who the Lord is dealing with. He's not dealing with all of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He's not dealing with all of you, because you're too stuck in the wickedness. You're a little here, you're a little there. You're too far gone. So the Lord is coming back to deliver the elect. He's going to send Michael the archangel back in this time of tribulation, you see, to protect his elect. You see, the rest of you 2/3 of Israel, you're going to perish, man. You're going to be put to death. Shalom.